Hi, I'm John Sweeney, and I'll be doing an analysis on personality.
I'm Brendan McManus, and I'll be doing decision making.
I'm Tyler Johnson, and I'll be taking you through goals and motivation.
And I'm Caleb Young, and I'll be providing team analysis at the end.
Today, I'll be describing the effects of personality in business and teams by showing some clips of an episode of The Office called Beach Games. In the episode, the whole office goes on a trip to the beach and plays team-building games.
I mean, sure thing. That sounds smart. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to sit in the bus.
In this clip, Stanley gives up on the competition. He would rather sit on the bus alone than participate. This shows that Stanley is low on openness to experience.
Right there.
Abdomen. Menses.
Maybe.
The uterus contracts after your egg passes through it.
Not it. I don't have eggs.
So when did this start?
About 10 minutes ago.
When I came in with the paperwork?
Mm-hmm.
Here, we can see Michael acting sick so that he doesn't have to work. Conscientiousness is defined as the quality of wishing to do one's work or duty well and thoroughly. Michael clearly exhibits low conscientiousness.
I broke Jan's heart, David, and I feel awful. It was never my intention to ruin a life. But you know what? Sometimes, Michael, you just got...
As you just saw, Michael clearly got way too personal with his boss. This is because Michael is an extreme extrovert.
Would rather work for an upturned broom with a bucket for a head than work for somebody else in this office besides myself. Game.
Stanley is the type of person to say, it's my way or the highway. He doesn't like taking orders, making him low on agreeableness.
I know I'm near the big rock, I just know it.
Nowhere near the big
And
rock.
I don't want to get
What are
hurt
you
by
doing? No!
Here, Andy gets frustrated with Kelly, even though it's a silly game. Neuroticism is the trait of being very moody and easily upset, which Andy exhibits here. As you can see, personality traits can have a huge impact on how people get along with their peers.
So to begin the discussion on decision making, I'd like to show a couple clips from the movie called 12 Angry Men, which is a group of 12 jurors who are trying to make a decision about a murder trial, which is clearly a very unprogrammed decision, on whether or not he's guilty and that he convicted the murder. At the beginning, they hold a vote about whether or not they think he's guilty. This is what they come up with.
11. Okay, that's 11. Guilty.
So 11 of them think he's guilty. Only one of them thinks that he's not guilty. And by this, he's playing the devil's advocate, and he wants to look at more reasoning on whether or not he should be guilty or not. He doesn't want to just satisfy us and meet the minimum requirements. He wants to look at all the evidence, everything else, plan, do, and act, and just check everything that they went through. And at the end of it, they hold another vote, and this is what they come up with. It is a huge, huge turnaround.
1, 2, 3. Well, the vote's 9-3 in favor of acquittal.
So only 3 of them think that he's guilty at the end of it, and this is after huge discussion over the legal and ethical aspects. And this just shows that through the nominal group technique is the best method to prove what should be done in groups.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys this episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 6, episode 4. It's called Mac's Big Break. And here we have Mac and Charlie trying to get on this radio show to answer a question and potentially be able to shoot a goal to win a vacation trip. Here, we'll watch that.
All of them, we're going to get through. You're going to hold those? Get through.
Hey, don't curse. All right, here's the question. What Philadelphia Flyer holds the franchise record for goals in a season?
And so in this, after they end up winning the contest on the phone call-in, you can see some variations of expectancy theory of them training and using or making decisions in order to be good at this hockey shot that they would really like to make. And then we could see some goal setting here as well. Along with that, the team, there's a little bit of teamwork. You know, you got Charlie helping out Mac, figure out how to skate and shoot a shot.
Do you take this seriously? I am taking this seriously. This is your big moment, man. You got to walk out to center ice, and you got to be like, hey, USA, USA, you know what I mean? USA. Not like that. Make it classy.
Okay, but keep in mind, I am going to be wearing the duster.
Well, of course you're going to wear the duster. That's going to look awesome. Thanks. Yeah. You should probably also be wearing a wig.
A wig?
Totally. Long, flowing hair. that's gonna look way more dramatic. You know what I mean? Like,
obviously there's some jokes here, but when they get down to it, they begin training, and Charlie's kind of acting as his leader in a way, showing him how to do these things and trying to motivate him.
One thing our team did well this semester was working around everybody's schedule. From the get-go, we were down a group member, and with everything being a little hectic this semester and school being done online, we had to find a way to still form ourselves into a team and be productive. In the end, I think we did a great job making it work. A skill we definitely could have improved upon this semester was our brainstorming. We could have spent a little more time coming up with ideas for the project before deciding on one. Unfortunately, due to our schedules not really lining up in a convenient way, we really needed to make our time together count. And then we also procrastinated a little more than we should have. But in the end, I think we came together and delivered a solid project.